They stand alone as the most divine of all heavenly choirs. Welcome to Evil Live, the live media commentary show that answers the question, are the Seraphim the Swiss cheese of the angelic choirs? Subscribe if you're new to the channel because today we are continuing our In Nomine series with this episode, Seraphim, the Most Holy, a Choir of Angels. The Seraphim's relationship with the symphony is the deepest of all sacred creatures. In fact, they resound from the most fundamental levels of abstract reality. The choir of Seraphim are tall and proud. Part of this is knowing that they are created from the essence of all that is perfect, making them the most divine of all the heavenly choirs. To say that the Seraphim are preoccupied with the truth is an understatement. No one, not a human or celestial, is capable of lying to a seraph without it ringing false. This is, of course, if they're paying attention. As this is their resonance, to know the truth and speak it, it can be challenging for others to be around. Most other choirs of angels find the seraph's preoccupation with the truth very, very annoying, as they lack restraint in expressing it at any moment. This is because brutal honesty lacks tact. They truly are the furthest from human sensibilities any angel can possibly get. They blunder uncomfortable situations and point out truths that others ignore out of politeness or to spare hurt feelings. This may be one of the factors that add up to them disliking engaging with humans in general, so other choirs will often step in to save the seraph from themselves. As the seraph's resonance is to know and speak the truth, seraphs cannot lie without it causing them a great deal of anguish, generating dissonance within them. This can naturally get in the way of any particular mission or task a superior may send them on. So, the Seraphim have learned the delicate art of the conversational misdirect. This is a necessary rationalization the choir has developed to prevent them from spilling the beans, as it were. This naturally created tension between their resonance, their need to tell the truth in all things, but the need to hold angelic secrets is integral to the war, and keeping humanity ignorant to the symphony can be a matter of life and death, so a seraph will do what they must. This can become problematic when a seraph is around others' lies, but they are not compelled to correct facts as long as they are not involved directly with the lie, in order to refrain from revealing more than they need to. As the Seraphim are the most divine, it's difficult for other choirs who may be closer to humanity to ignore their perspectives or decisions. Among similarly ranked angels, a seraph often outweighs and is the final word in a situation, only being overruled by higher stature celestials. Seraphim are not perfect, or as perfect as they aspire to be. However, other angels do have a great deal of respect for them. A seraph's nature aligns perfectly to act as though they deserve that respect, so it all comes out in the wash. In their celestial form, seraphim appear as a winged, many-eyed serpent, while in their corporeal form on earth, they are generally tall and thin, long-fingered and bony, clean-cut and well-kept. Their movements are smooth and precise, as benefits their divine stature. Seraphim prefer to see themselves as stringed instruments from harps to pianos. Their music projects a piercing sweetness and clarity that lingers after the note has quieted. It is said that you haven't lived until you've heard a seraph play a violin. The mechanics of seeing into humanity's heart to discern truth is no easy task, as truth itself can be elusive. When it comes down to players trying to argue truth over perception, as with all things in the game master is the final arbiter. There are two versions of truth: the truth as the speaker understands it, and the truth as the symphony knows it, similar to the difference between fact and perception. When a seraph invokes their resonance, the very next thing they hear, and for the next 10 minutes plus 1 minute for every point of a success's check digit, is truth. Truth of a lie or the true statement. So depending on your role, it will vary from you being able to tell if someone thinks they're lying to knowing the absolute truth of the matter. This is not simply an intellectual experiment. Seraphim actually feel the difference between metaphorical statements and literal truth. Playing an effective Seraphim requires careful consideration on when you invoke your resonance and how you respond to inquiry. It is for experienced players to try, not for those who play fast and loose with non-player or player characters. The state of the war could rely on it, not to mention your own divinity. Thank you for watching today's In Nomine episode. Subscribe and ring the bell if you're new to the channel. Don't forget to click the like button and comment to let others learn about this award-winning role-playing game and this channel. And as always, remember that evil spelled backwards is live, so get out there and be evil.